All right, here we are in the boudoir. Actually, Megan's in the boudoir. I'm kind of in the doorway coming in here. And it's a beautiful bath here. And I just wanted to kind of play around. There's the bathtub behind, there's the artwork behind the subject. And I thought, well, maybe we can kind of create the same or repeat the S-curve that we have of the subject in the painting with our bride here in the foreground. I'm thinking, what kind of light do I need to use here? Well, you know what? I've got my camera set to the Kelvin setting right here, and the Kelvin setting is set to 2800 Kelvin. Now I could set it to tungsten. You say, why am I not setting it to tungsten? Because I found in most real world situations is that we don't live in a tungsten flavored world. The cameras are set up for something about 3200 Kelvin when we do something like that. So with the new cameras, I just call a Kelvin setting of 2800 Kelvin because most of the illumination in homes and churches and things like that is that much warmer Kelvin setting. That means at 2800 Kelvin, I get a better color balance when I use a 2800 Kelvin setting here. We're going to do that same thing. Since I'm working in Kelvin mode here at the 2800 Kelvin, I'm actually just going to use the vanity lights to actually illuminate my bride and give me that loop lighting pattern that we've learned so much about earlier on, and that I use in about all of my images. So loop lighting pattern coming from the vanity. We have our bride in the foreground. I'm going to ask LaDon to light up with our Z-Ray Brinkmann flashlight, the painting in the background, to highlight that and get a couple photographs. Megan, turn towards me a fraction because I want to see more of the detail of the gown. Chin down just a fraction there. I'm going to zoom back here and just frame her with some of the arches of the bath and so forth. And we got the painting in the background. I'm thinking, do I want to bring in that light at the top? If I bring in the light at the top, what happens is that I'm picking up some of that light, that daylight coming in that back window, and I don't like that so much. So I think just right here, cropping those windows off, picking up the arches behind her. Again, good, good, good. And I think we got some pretty light. We do have a fringe benefit of just the lighting that's in the other part of the shower is actually coming in here and backlighting her veil with like a blue light. Since I'm working in the 2800 Kelvin color temperature range, any of the daylight coming in here is giving me blue accents to the scene. Primary illumination is all the tungsten here in the bathroom area. And I'm balanced to that, so I got nice tonality and colorations with our tungsten light illuminating the painting in the back, tungsten illumination on our bride. 2800 Kelvin gives me a neutral tone throughout, but the light coming in the back wall or the back window is giving me a nice blue kick light on the veil. So again, some pretty photographs right here in this very special room too.